Hi guys, PJ here. Today I'm working on a 2014 Suzuki Alto. I'm going to quickly show you how to remove the factory fitted radio. Now to do it, you're going to need a couple of things. One, a Phillips screwdriver, crosshead there we go. And two, probably most importantly, a plastic leverage tool. This is to pop bits of trim off without leaving dents in them. So don't use a screwdriver, guys. You know, you'll leave nasty marks. These are like a pound or whatever from eBay, Amazon or car shops, etc. And what you're going to do is get your plastic leverage tool and pop it underneath here. Move that one off. Same on the other side. You got a Phillips screw just there. That's what you need your screwdriver for. And then some can be quite tight. This one's been out before. It's pretty loose, so that's ideal. There you go. Undo both your Phillips screws. Like so. This releases the main unit. Pop them safe. You're going to need those, guys, because you're going to need a fascia adapter if you're putting a normal radio in this thing. Now the fascia adapter in question I've got right here, so I will actually give you the part number while I'm doing this. There we go. We have, this is a Connect 2 and it is CT24 NS06. This is a silver one, and there you go, it's got some lugs looking. It's the right shape to put the new radio in. Next up, to create a bit of space and to allow the unit to be slid forward, we pop out these two. These are actually the same screws that hold the radio in, so you can't get them mixed up. It's pretty easy. Magnetic screwdrivers are handy. So if you drop one into the abyss, you sort of stuff. Now this pops off. What you've got to be careful of though is the front doesn't pop off and all the little vents fall to pieces. So basically just ease it all the way around until it moves a bit. If the vent's stuck, because some of them can, try popping your leverage tool under here and just gently giving it a bit of a wiggle and it'll come free. So there we go, that's intact. Like I was saying, you don't want that front leading edge to unclip. Look, you see the clip there? If that pops off, the thing falls to pieces, so be pretty careful with it. With that out of the way, you can then normally pull this forward, but before you do, the back of it's metal, so make sure you don't scratch any of this here. Sort of take the weight with your hand and pull it forward. Okay, really quick tip for you guys. When you're pulling this thing out, try and pinch here, yeah, with your fingers, at the same time as popping this. The plastic on these is very fragile. Mentioned earlier on about this particular one's been out in the past. Well, yes, it had, and you can tell because that was just sort of stuck on there. Yeah, somebody had been a bit heavy-handed in the past. But if you don't pinch it here when you pull this forward, there's the possibility the whole front faceplate's going to rip off. Obviously, you don't want that. There's basically a dowel here, like a plug going in, and also one on the other side that push in, and they have to be released for you to be able to wiggle it out. I'll show you. There you go, look, see those? They go in those holes there, so you've got to get them out first. Anyway, once the radio's out, you can pull it forward, squeeze the plug there and pull, and also pull the aerial out. Which quickly leads me on to the next part. You need an ISO adapter if you're fitting a new radio. All new radios normally have these DIN plugs, yeah, which is an industry standard plug, and they plug into most, you know, decent branded radios. But the adapter on the other end is different for every car. This car is a crossover vehicle with a Honda, so your harness is probably going to say Honda on it. In fact, probably your fascia as well. If you have a quick look at the fascia, yeah, it says Nissan Pixo on it. This is a Suzuki Alto, so, you know, yeah, there is a bit of crossover going on. CT20HD02, and again, it's made by Connect 2. You can order yourself one of those up. The cable itself looks like this, and basically this plugs into here. Oops, well, it does if it doesn't fall down the back of the dashboard. There we go, so that basically lines up. You can only get it one way round, it won't go in any other way around. Click like so, and then obviously you've got the radio plug to go in next. Next up, we've plugged our ISO in that comes with the radio, and there's your fascia. I'm just going to point something out on the fascia. When you've pulled it out, you should have these yellow clips, one here and one here. However, what tends to happen is one or both just disappear into the abyss down the bottom of your dashboard. So furking them out is great fun. However, it is held in place with the top screws, so if you want to go to that level or go to the dealer and get some more, is up to you. Anyway, this basically pops in like so. So this goes in before the heater goes back. There you go, you pop that in, you click it shut as it were before getting your cage, popping your cage in, and then plugging all your radio in. Like I say, I'm doing this little JVC KDX 262 on this particular vehicle, which is a little tiny, there you go, AV unit as such, so you can play your Spotify and your USB etc from it. Nice and straightforward to do. Okay, so we'll crack on and I'll show you what it looks like when it's all done, just in case you're interested. And there we go, guys, that's what it looks like when it's all in, everything nicely clipped together. I mean, the plastic frame isn't a perfect fit. As you can see, there's a bit of a lip there. The original used to sit flush. That's slightly annoying. Again, down here, there's a bit of a gap, but I'd be very, very picky, to be honest with you. I mean, overall, it's secure, it looks nice, it does the job. Just the plastic frame quality is, well, not great. But other than that, spot on. Hopefully this was of some help to you. Thanks a lot for watching, and bye for now.